Today is our last class. But the cartoon version of what we've talked about in terms of the vicious cycle of widening inequality is that people with the right assets in terms of education, race, ethnicity, gender, skills, connections, family wealth, and health, they get higher incomes in our system and increased wealth. Not all of them, but enough of them do that they affect the system, and these higher incomes and increased wealth mean they have more political influence, including more political influence over how the market is organized. And again, we've talked in this class about how the key political decisions and the key economic decisions are intricately connected, because the market itself does not exist out in nature. It is a function of human beings' decisions. And those decisions are decisions usually by people who have some authority: judges, justices, people who are secretaries of cabinet departments, people who are presidents, people who are members of Congress, people who are legislators. All of them continuously are making decisions that shape and change the market. But they are subject to the political power and the political influence of great wealth. Not directly always, but we've talked about it in various ways. The market predistributes to people who often have a lot of power, and the richest withdraw their support for public investment and social insurance. People without the right assets, that is education, race, etc., they get lower incomes, lower wealth, indebtedness, and less social protection. And many face barriers of systemic racism, and others become angry at what they consider to be a rigged system. And in the ways we've been talking about it, of course, the system is rigged. And some become susceptible to the politics of resentment, of racism, xenophobia, and demagoguery, because they are trapped, because they are angry or anxious or frustrated. They don't see way out. And divisiveness increases, distrust mounts toward all institutions. This is a vicious cycle. And I don't want any of you in this class to take this as inevitable. An explanation is not a justification, and a description of what is not a description of what could be. In fact, the way you get out of a vicious cycle, the way nations do, the way this nation, this culture, this society, any does, is reset and renewal and reform and change. And we're going to talk today about what that actually means. Nice words.